30-minute wisdom conversation guide. The purpose is to extract maximum wisdom in minimal time. These 5 questions cover all major life areas while giving your friends freedom to share what resonates most with them and more of their experience. The questions. Choose 4 or 5 questions per conversation. Let them pick which ones to answer based on their experience. Question 1: relationship, self, partner, or family. For example, tell me about the most important relationship decision you made after turning 50, whether with yourself, your partner, your parents, or your children. What did you do and how did it turn out? This helps cover kind of self care, maybe, conversations, marriage, partnerships, maybe aging parents or adult children, where you would run into those areas for yourself and glean insights. Question 2: health. For example, looking back, what's the one health choice after 50 that you're most grateful for, or one that you wish you made differently? What did you learn? So that covers preventative care, lifestyle changes, ignoring warning signs, and health priorities. Question 3: spirituality. An example would be, how has your spiritual life or faith evolved since turning 50? Were there any practices, experiences, or shifts that deepened your connection, or a season where you felt distant? So this helps cover spiritual practices, faith challenges, breakthroughs, relationships with God. Now, question 4: passions, fulfillment, and finance. An example would be, what are you doing now that brings you the most joy and fulfillment? And looking back, what's the smartest financial decision you made after the age of 50 and or your biggest mistake? And then how did you balance pursuing the passion with those financial responsibilities? These are the questions we have at these age. And this covers purpose, calling, meaningful work, finance, wins, you know, lessons, money, mindsets, and even balancing passion with practicality. And then question 5, a big lesson, closing question. What if you could sit down with your 50-year-old self? Yeah, you've had this question before. And give one piece of advice for the next 25 years. Hmm, what would you have done? This covers more synthesized wisdom. What can they create? Best, regrets, and most important, your priorities. And when you do this conversation, have a flow, no more than 30 minutes. I would just say 0 to 2 minutes with a brief intro, explaining what you're trying to do and how it's going to hopefully impact the next 25 years. And then 3 to 25 minutes to let those questions flow in and out and follow up with natural stories, let them talk. And then, thank them and ask them the few closing questions they may not have given you and give it kind of a short term answer opportunity. And after each conversation, capture these pieces of information immediately. Which questions resonates most with them? What specific stories or advice hit the hardest? What will you do differently because of these conversations? And then remember, in the end, it's quality over quantity in these conversations. 3 deep stories beats 10 surface level answers, and those will transform us.